I was the leanest I had ever been in my life. And I felt great, both physically and mentally. My performance in the gym improved. I actually enjoyed shopping for bathing suits for the first time ever.
Do you struggle to stay consistent with healthy eating and just want food decisions to be easy, guilt-free, and sustainable? You're in the right place. I'm Chelsea, nutritionist and fitness coach who overcame restrictive yo-yo dieting and body image insecurities using simple nutrition tools, all backed by biblical principles. And now I help women like you find that same freedom with food so you can feel confident in the look and health of your body for decades to come. I'm ready to dive in with you. So open your notes app and let's go. Are you tired of the conflicting messages about what to eat? Should you do keto, carnivore, plant-based, low carb, count your macros? How much protein do I need really? You're super motivated to dial in your nutrition, but then get overwhelmed by what's actually right. And then the paralysis by analysis takes over and you stay stuck, not knowing where to start. Girl, I have got you covered. On May 20th, I will be hosting the Nutrition Made Ridiculously Simple Masterclass, where I'm going to teach you exactly how to easily make meals that keep you energized all day, that help you conquer your food cravings and temptations, and how to stay consistent when life tries to get in the way. I'm taking all the confusion out of dieting and giving you the straightforward, just do this strategy so you can finally feel confident in your body and know that you are stewarding it well. All you have to do is head to coachrain.com/masterclass and claim your seat. Again, that's coachreign.com/masterclass. And then I will see you on May 20th. And now, welcome to Nutrition for Christian Women. The only diet that works 100% of the time. I do think the answer to this is somewhat obvious, but I still think it's worth dedicating an entire podcast episode to because I think so many of us get stuck focusing on reaching a specific goal and then get frustrated when we either spiral backwards after reaching the goal or never quite reach the goal in the first place. So I want to talk about the most important element when it comes to achieving your health and fitness goals, even if that is mostly focused on your physique, and that is consistency. After having tried multiple diets myself and coached women who, when combined, have probably tried every single diet known to man, this is an incredibly important lesson that I have learned. It actually almost doesn't even matter what diet you go on because it wouldn't have gained popularity if it wasn't at least somewhat successful for a lot of people. Of course, I say almost doesn't matter because obviously I think it does matter in the long run, but you get the point. The only diet that works 100% of the time is the one that you can do for the rest of your life, or at least for as long as you want to keep your results. I'll give you an example from my own life. One of the most effective diets I have ever done was the Zone diet. In fact, it is so effective that for the longest time, CrossFit headquarters would teach the Zone diet in the nutrition section of their trainer seminars. And that's actually how I got started on it. My CrossFit coach held a workshop one weekend and taught us how to calculate blocks, structure our meals each day, how many blocks were in different foods, etc. So I decided to try it, and it worked really well. 3 months of the Zone diet, and I was the leanest I had ever been in my life. And I felt great, both physically and mentally. My performance in the gym improved. I actually enjoyed shopping for bathing suits for the first time ever. But then around the 6-month mark of doing the Zone diet pretty religiously, I started to notice something. I had become very obsessive about what I was eating.
Going out to eat with me was a nightmare because I would almost have a panic attack while trying to decide what I could eat that fit my blocks, but was also satisfying to my palate. I would beat myself up mentally anytime I ate something quote unquote unhealthy, and really ended up just declining a lot of social invitations in order to avoid any of those temptations or that anxiety with food. I missed out on a lot while trying to strictly adhere to the zone diet and really struggled to eat anything that wasn't weighed or measured or counted out. Strange as it may sound, it actually took me a long time to allow myself to stop following the zone diet. I was that attached to it. And that is what I would consider an example of a diet that works for a season, but not 100% of the time. Which brings me to the next part of this. The only diet that works 100% of the time is the one that you can keep doing for the rest of your life, or for as long as you want to keep your results. So maybe the zone diet is that for you. That's something that you can maintain forevermore. Now that I have a husband and a child, I know for certain that I cannot maintain weighing and measuring every bite I eat. And I do know that counting macros does feel simple and sustainable for some people. And wow, that is great for them. I fully support that if that's you. My brain just does not have the space for all those calculations, and my calendar does not have the time for all of the measurements anymore. Again, the diet that works 100% of the time is the one that you can do for the rest of your life. And that is honestly why I created the sustainable way. Because I found myself wanting the balance of nutrients that so many of those diets taught me, but in a way that I could do quickly, regardless of if I was eating at home or out at a restaurant. Would also work for my family members who have very different caloric needs than I do, and was also in alignment with what the Lord says about how we should be feeding our bodies. I didn't know of anything else out there that checked all these boxes, and I had tried a lot. Let's be real. So I just made it myself, and that's why I call it the sustainable way. My goal is to give you the diet that works for you 100% of the time for longevity. That's why it has to be custom made. The principles can be the same across pretty much our entire population, sure, but the variables of your life dictate different forms of execution. And I'm proud to say that so many of my clients reconnect with me years after our time working together. And it's almost like they're wagging their tails as they show me pictures of their diamond meals that they still make, or report back to me that now their children are eating diamond meals. And all of that tells me that I haven't just uncovered the thing that works for me long term. This truly can be a sustainable lifestyle for so many of us. And so I want to take this opportunity to invite you to the Nutrition Made Ridiculously Simple Masterclass, where I'm literally giving away the secret sauce of the sustainable way for free in this 1-hour virtual workshop. It's happening on May 20th, and you don't want to miss it. Go ahead and save your seat at coachrain.com/masterclass before it is completely booked out. Again, that is coachreign.com/masterclass. And get ready to have your nutrition made ridiculously simple. I pray this episode was helpful to you, my friend. If so, could you do me a massive favor and take 30 seconds to write a review? This is the best way to bless me big and help more people learn just how simple eating healthy consistently can be. And if you want more value-packed info from me, head to coachrain.com and sign up for the weekly harvest. My weekly emails filled with recipes, how to use food as medicine, biblical nutrition, and more. That's coachreign.com for all the goods. Blessings until next time, sis. Toodles.